Good morning, Trader Gang. Happy Friday. We are doing another live session this morning. I hope everybody's having a great morning. Market's going to open in about 4 minutes. Let me get set up really quick. Do a quick sound check. Mic test, mic test. Mic test. There we go. Good. All right, fam. Let's mark up our areas on our charts. All right. Oh, we broke past here. Okay. So we have a prior day high right here. Get rid of that. So prior day high here, and then prior day high, or prior day low right here. All right. I should have refreshed. Let me refresh this. All right, here we go. And then 4 hour. What's this? Get rid of that. All right, so the 4 hour, mark up our support and resistance. We got a 4 hour demand. I think we're going to pull back down. 4 hour supply. So just because on the 4 hour we have a huge rejection right here, it could push to the downside. We'll see. So, but the daily is trying to push out of this consolidation right here. So we could push higher. So we just got to see. We'll go down to the 5 minute. So we can mark up just a level of support right here. So we got 1 minute. Or actually, market just opened. So, but we're waiting for the first 15-minute candle. Let's see what we have on US 30 too. US 30, we have Prior day high right here. Prior day low down here. 4 hour. Four-hour demand. 4-hour supply. So it's in this range right now. So we got to see, is it going to continue to push to the downside? So, or are we going to push up? So we just got to see. So it looks like we could push up because market opened and it pushed up. Sometimes it does that. I don't know why. But yeah, so price is definitely pushing up on US 30. Big push. Wow. So you can mark up an area of support right here. Yeah. So all this liquidity right here. So it could tap into this prior day high right here. This would have been the move right here, but you got to wait for a pullback. Gold's pushing up also. Well, we'll just wait. So we have a high right here at 35. Around 35, 33. Is that an all-time high? No. All-time high is 33.90. So, but it's pushing. It's trying to push higher. We'll wait for the 15-minute candle. Yeah, so this is what US 30 does. It comes up and then huge pullback. Look at that, huge pullback. Yeah, if you didn't grab that when that happened, but there's a lot of liquidity up here. All this, so we could easily fill this. But we got a heavy support area right here. It's tapped into it multiple times. Came down, touched it, pulled up, came down, came up, surpassed it a little bit, came back up, tapped back into it, but we tapped into it, let's see, like once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. So we could even go down also. So yeah, it's a huge rejection. Huge rejection on US 30. We're going to wait for that 15-minute candle at about 8 minutes. Let's go back to gold. So just in case we do want to push down, we have some areas here. Price could tap into here. Price could tap down here. Or even down here. But we're kind of consolidated right now. We need to have a breakout, either to the downside or above. So, do we have any areas? That's really the highest area. This aligns right here, and then yeah. Man, my chart looks super choppy. So we got 5 minutes. Yeah, so price is flipping on US 30. Let's see. And price could definitely push down. Even if we break this, we have a level down here. Another level of support right here. We got 3 minutes. The price might push up for gold. But again, we just have to break out of this consolidation, or at least break above this candle. So we got 2 minutes till the 15-minute candle closes. So if you guys don't know, this is day 8 of my 100K challenge on for Tradeify. So we are $471. This is a drawdown, so we just have to be very careful with our risk. So I can't really risk more than 200 bucks. So we just have to be careful. So for this, I can only risk maybe, oh man, not even that. So only literally one contract. Unless I move my stop loss up. I can risk uh, 200, 200 to make 400. That'll be a 1 to 2. So, but we'll see. 5-minute candles or 15-minute candles about to close right now. All right, we got our opening range high and low right now. We've got to wait for a break and retest above it. So same thing here. This is pretty wide for US 30. So we'd have to more than likely wait for a break to the downside, retest, and then continue going down. Unless it's going to push all the way up, pull back into this range, and then continue to go up. So we already broke opening range. So we just need to wait for a pullback because this is a consolidation right here. I would try to push for this high right here to fill. Yeah, so I can risk 2 contracts to make 800. So, but I gotta wait for a pullback into this range. So I gotta wait for this one. All right, we pushed up. I just gotta wait for a pullback. With the breaking of the opening range, the challenging part is finding the right entry. So just waiting for that pullback into the range, and then of course putting your stops either like right at the candle below or at below the opening range low. I think that's the hardest part because you want to get the best price as much as possible. We're just waiting for a pullback back into the range. This is kind of where patience comes in. Got to be patient. So price could push past here. So we got 36 seconds. But if it keeps going, we're just going to wait until we get a pullback. All right, 5-minute candle closed on that one. Let's see, wait for our pullback. So chat, we're waiting for price to pull back into this range and give us another bullish candle and get in, find an entry there. We're looking at US 30 also. It looks like US 30 is trying to push up here. So this is where the opening range high is. So we have to wait for a price to break above here, pull back, and then continue going. So, because for US 30, you do have a lot of liquidity right here. So price could definitely push up into this area. So you just got to wait for opening range right here. Because what's crazy about gold is gold can push up like this and then literally have a hard pullback and then literally just tanks. It literally takes out all this liquidity right here. I forgot to do my little Instagram post. Good morning, Trading Gang. Happy Friday. We are live on my YouTube right now, so if y'all want to tap in, link is in the bio. We haven't found any entries just yet. Gold is pushing up right now. US 30 is pushing up. We're just waiting for an entry right now. This is kind of what gold's doing. We're just waiting for a nice pullback to get in for an entry. But I will update you guys once we do. And yeah, we're trying to have a great Friday. All right, we're just waiting for that pullback. What's US 30 doing? Yep, US 30 is pushing up to that opening range high. Push up here, wait for a little pullback, and then it'll be good. So we'll wait for that pullback. So we're just waiting. At 10 seconds. So if you guys are popping on my live here, throw some love in the chat. Let me know where y'all from. All right, we might have a potential pullback here. US 30 is almost there. Come on, pull back. Oh. We need price to pull back into this range. Oh, there we go. US 30 just tapped into opening range high. Wait for a pullback. This might be more of a better setup, to be honest. Yeah, let's take a long. Since US 30 moves the way that it does, I'll put my stops all the way down here, which is 120 point stop loss, but I'm going to aim for all the way up here for this high right here. Yeah. 1 to 2, almost a 1 to 3. We'll try to go for a 1 to 3. Wait for a little pullback. Here we have a little pullback on gold. They're kind of moving the same. So well, there's the pullback that we wanted. So with US 30, we could probably do like 1, no, 2, 3 contracts. There you go. There's the pullback we wanted from gold. So we should probably go to like right here, previous level of support. We'd have to bring this down a little bit. Maybe it's still a 1 to 4. That pullback would be nice. So I mean, we could put it right here. We just don't want price to pull back heavy. This would be a nice 1 to 4. Yeah. This is what I mean by just finding the right entry, right price. The price can continue to push down. Gotta tap in with my boy right now. My boy Julius, gold collector. What up, bro? Morning. And US 30 and gold are looking nice for buys. I'm waiting for the pullback on gold to get an entry to go up. All right, what happened to your other one? Huh? It's almost blown. Oh shit. I'm gonna take a buy on US 30. Yeah, I just got into US 30. Yeah, I'm taking it. It'll be a 1 to 2. Taking it to 44,615. Gold's pulling back, which is fine. It means I'll get a better price. Thing with US 30 is like you have to have kind of a big stop loss because price moves so fast. Like it'll pull back heavy on you. So I have 120 point stop loss. Yeah. What am I doing? Risking 302 to make 800. So nothing crazy. All right, I think I got my pullback. So I can only risk 200. I'm gonna take a buy. So it'll be a 1 to 4. 34.94. Nice. Oh shit. I did it on the wrong account. That's okay. I got a better price. So 34.93. 72 point stop loss. $34.94. 34. Dang, 453. Price pushed too much. It pushed back into the range on gold. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's not part of my strategy. I wait for a pullback, which it did, but I didn't think it was going to make even more pullback. Because it made that doji. So I might get stopped out. Yeah. Yeah, it blew my account. Yeah, hit my stop loss. No, the 100K. It's trash. Why is gold going down right now? Like, it's pulling down heavy. What the fuck? Yeah, the only one that's doing good is my US 30 because I got stopped out of my gold one also. Yeah. Yeah, I'm up 250. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. My wife said that if I blow any of my accounts, I can't trade for 60 days. Yeah. Well, yeah. What choice do I have? I said, yeah. What choice do I have? Well, that's if I blow my funded account. Yeah. Well, no, it doesn't matter any challenge. But if I'm in a challenge already, I have to blow like any of them. I have to blow all of them. Yeah, we already took a $400 loss on my gold trade. So now even my profit for US 30, like I'm still negative because I'm making up the loss for the gold trade. So I might like break even or I'll make like $200 in profit if it hits my TP. Yeah. Or actually, I take that back. I didn't fully blow my account. I have $66. I have $66 distance to draw them. Yeah, but I can't trade news like that. Yeah, because that's like more your thing. It's crazy. I can't believe gold pushed down like that. That I had such a solid entry. Crazy. I was in my trade for like 5 minutes. Cool. Four, five. Yeah. I'm glad I have the stop loss that I do. Damn, even my 50K is super low. It's at $500 distance to drawdown. Yeah, it should retrace back up though. It's just a pullback. It pulled back at a level of resistance. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab popcorn. Same as always, 9:30. No, I gotta hop off at like 7:30. All right, bro. Yeah, I hear you. Mine's usually around like 7:40. I gotta go. All right, man. Have a good weekend. Peace. All right, chat. Well, you saw it there. We took a huge loss on our gold trade. So I took a $405 loss. So I'm literally $66 away from blowing the account, which is unfortunate because price ended up breaking and retesting, and now it's probably going to push to the upside. So, my plan didn't play out. My setup didn't play out the way I thought it was because I thought we were going to pull up here, have a pullback, and then continue to go up. And obviously, that's not what happened. Price pulled all the way down to here for whatever reason. So, because I don't know if we had news or anything. So we had FOMC. Member Musalim speaks at 7:20, which was just a few minutes ago, but that move happened way before that. That happened at literally 7:10. So, and then we took a loss on our 50K account also on gold. So that took the same trade. Took a loss there. So we're just basically holding on to this trade right here, which can't believe we're in drawdown now. We were like 50 points in profit, but we're just letting it play out. $500 distance to drawdown on this account. So we'll see how it plays out. So unfortunate. So if I take a loss here, it'll be 302. Oh man, I hit my $500 drawdown. That's what it was. Yeah, 507. All right. Well, I guess we're done for the day, guys. Pretty much L's all around. So, but we'll focus on this account next week. Try to get it back back in profit. So, I mean, we are in profit, but we got to give the account back above 50,000 because we're at 49,967. So, but you saw it live here. This is just the life of trading. That doesn't always go your way. So, yeah, we'll come back next week. Appreciate you guys following me live. Always do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next live. All right, y'all have a great weekend. Thanks.